Hey, happy Monday, my loves. How's everybody doing today? All right, let's get started on today's reading and see what Spirit has for us. I am offering a $20 reading for those interested. Also, I have on the table there phone readings for those who are interested in you could do it different ways. You could have a part reading / part spiritual advice or whatever you want in there. You can check it out in the description below the video. All right, guys, let's get started here. For today, I'm seeing something clearing up in your relationship. Okay, I'm seeing something that wasn't going well in this love relationship going better. All right, I'm seeing the sun coming out for this particular relationship. I'm seeing healing coming in. All right, so they're talking a lot to us about relationships the past few days, guys. I'm noticing. All right, and this card being in the middle, and then the healing card on one side, and our relationships on the other is basically telling us that we're going to start seeing improvements in our relationships, partly because we're going through the disconnect where, you know, we've talked about that. We just find that suddenly we just have nothing in common with people we've been with or been around for a long time. And we start, you know, feeling like we don't see eye to eye anymore. They're talking about insignificant things. We're not interested in what they're talking about anymore. We're thinking much more bigger, wider, worldly, and, you know, fifth dimensionally type of thing. All right. So they're saying that the things you're wanting are getting ready to come to fruition, and you're going to start seeing these improvements in your relationships, guys. So that's pretty exciting. All right, let's continue. I have one of my beautiful masculines here going through changes. All right, and these changes are very positive. I'm seeing that you are feeling really good about yourself, and you have an opportunity coming in or already came in. This opportunity is going to catapult you financially into a different place. This Ace of Pentacles here is a new financial beginning for you. So this is coming into play for you, so keep your eyes open. All right, I feel like I'm going to start stuttering. I don't know what's the matter here. All right, so here we have the Seven of Pentacles. So guys might be feeling more positive about your money today. There is a transition that my Aquariuses are going through regarding love relationships and other type of loving relationships. Okay, a lot of you have had setbacks in your relationships. You're going through broken hearts in your relationships, and that's all going to fade into the background, and you're going to be joyful and happy about life in general. Okay, and we know there's a lot of cool things coming in for us that are going to make our lives so much easier and better. All right, I'm seeing this is for a feminine who is in a relationship, but you're feeling like it's over. You're feeling like you need a new start. You need a fresh new start. You need a new lover in your life. You're always in conflict with this person, it looks like. And you definitely have this card here, the Three of Wands, which is a new beginning, a new start, making decisions, that kind of feel to it. You are an empath, so you're becoming very sensitive to energies, and you're realizing that you and your partner are no longer vibrating on the same level, so to speak. And this is going to happen, guys, especially when years go by and you've been with someone and suddenly, again, you have that disconnect between you and your partner. It's not always spiritual, even though right now at this time, I think everything is spiritual. But it's also a normal thing that happens in life. When you're with somebody for years, you have a tendency to grow. And sometimes we grow in different directions. And you know, we used to think a certain way about some things. All of a sudden we change our perception on those things, and we kind of move in different directions. So that can happen to a lot of us. It's just good to be able to pick up on it if it's there and not just try to stick it out because you've been together for so many years, or because there's children, or because you don't want to break their heart, or because, you know, you're just standing still in those relationships, and you're not really meant to do that. You're meant to let the person go if you're not feeling it anymore, give them a chance at a new fresh love, a new fresh relationship, a new lease on life, just as you want to do for yourself. The children will always be good, guys. I learned if you're both in the picture after you separate, divorce, what have you, as long as mother and father are still there and not, you know, having crazy fights in front of the kids. You don't want to do that. You don't want to talk about each other to the kids and pull them in the middle. That's so unfair and so hurtful to them. So I don't know why I went on a rant with that, probably because I experienced it, but here we go. I'm seeing something Aquas are wanting. Specifically this Page of Wands this morning. There's something clouding what you want, though. Like I'm picking up like some kind of cloudiness in your mind, or something's clouding the answer, the decision you want to make. It feels like you need more information before you can make a decision, okay? But Spirit is saying your decision has more to do with your freedom, becoming free, and that's where you're going to shine. That's where you're meant to be right now. So you're right where you're supposed to be. I feel like this is a breakup, perhaps, that you're giving a lot of thought to, and this is very difficult for you right now. You're hesitating on it because you're not sure. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. And overall, Spirit is saying you're making the right decision. You will be celebrating, not celebrating that you are not with that person. I don't mean it in a bad way, but your life is going to improve. Things are going to open up for you once you become free, so to speak. I'm seeing a masculine here who is, you're very giving, okay? You're a giver, and you're right now, you're helping somebody to get somewhere or do something. But at the same time, I feel like you're having a tower moment, and you're needing to focus more on you because you're spreading yourself out too thin. And yeah, I'm seeing, if you're not experiencing this tower moment just yet, I'm seeing it coming in fast. It's coming in quick. You are spreading yourself out too thin, helping others, which generally speaking isn't a bad thing. That's a good thing, right? You're a giver, but you need to give more to yourself. That's what they're saying. All right. There's also something here for my Aquariuses about all right, this is for someone, and I feel like you might be the King of Pentacles here, this masculine, holding on to an ending. So something in your life came to an end and you just can't get over it. It's making you feel stuck. You keep going over the details in your mind. What happened with this ending? It could be fresh. It could have just happened. But I see stress, and I see maybe sleepless nights. And let me see if I can get more for you on that. Spirit is saying use your intuition and stay very strong right now. You're very strong. You're stronger than you know. Reach deep down inside and pull up on your strength, because you're carrying around way too much. You're carrying around a lot of stress, and you are actually a person, when you can raise your vibration and do things for yourself, put yourself on a pedestal, and start being very kind to yourself and start being nurturing and doing nurturing things for yourself, that's going to change this. So you're not going to feel so like you're in so much pain and carrying so much. In combination with that strength that's already there that you have, you're a very strong person, you are going to be able to manifest in exactly what it is that you're needing and wanting right now. All right, we have to let go of this and this, which is defensiveness and carrying around a lot of stress. And by using your intuition and being very strong right now, you're going to be able to manifest other things in that are going to bring in your happiness, that are going to be good for you. All right. I'm seeing a feminine. This could be somebody at work. I'm seeing a feminine, and you're the King of Cups in this layout. And I love the King of Cups. I love this masculine because you're a person who puts family first. You're very generous and loving and giving. And I see you're a hard worker as well. I see this good aspects and good energy around money for you, even though you're not one of those people that, just chasing a buck around 24/7. Some people are just so driven financially. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but depending on who you're with, the person you're with can have a tendency to feel ignored, to feel like you're putting money before them and therefore making them feel less desirable to you and feel burdened by that. Okay, but you put your family first. And I'm seeing spiritually there's a lot of positivity around you, so much so that I'm seeing this Ace of Wands here, which is things are going to pop for you. Things are just going to keep because you're so nurturing. You nurture everyone and everything in your path, and people get that from you, from your energy, just nurturing and love. Things are going to grow around you. Your money's going to grow, your love is going to grow, your family. I'm seeing things popping for you. Okay. All right, let's continue. I'm seeing here something here with a commitment. Let's go further and see what the whole layout looks like. This is some kind of sadness around a child, okay, who is stuck in not stuck, but there's a commitment here that's creating unhappiness for a child or children, and a decision needs to be made for someone to move away from this commitment because it is not good for the children or the child. Okay. All right, and if this pertains to anyone in particular, you can I don't know if you want to, but you can comment below the video and just say, whatever you want. Just make it clear so I know which reading you're referring to. All right. Some of my aquas this morning are feeling stuck, but there's something here about this. Let me look at this for a sec because there's more to this than meets the eye. All right, this is for one of my beautiful queens. All right, you are beautiful inside and out, and you are, when I say that, I mean you're such a good person, but there's people around you that are making you feel left out in the cold and stuck. They're not acknowledging you for who you really are because they don't really know you. Okay, they're just perceiving things in their mind. They're coming up with their own thoughts about you that aren't truly you. And I don't know why this is happening to you, but you're definitely being judged. Okay, they're judging you and making you feel left out in the cold. My advice to you is to get as far away as possible from whoever this person is or these people. All right, because they will suck you back into that third dimension. They will, and you're a high vibrating, beautiful person, like I said, inside and out, and you affect people around you in a positive way. And that's really what you're meant to do right now. You're an Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius. You are the lighthouse, and you're very bright. Your light is very bright, and you're meant to help people right now get through these very crazy times, right? So you can't let other people pull you down, guys. That goes for all of you. You guys are all Aquarius. That's why I chose you. Okay? And we all agreed to be here at this time for a reason. You are the light. You are the lighthouse, and people are going to come to you if they haven't already. Guys, I'm wondering about this. If people are already coming to you, especially that you spend Thanksgiving, most of you, with family, how many of you were asked questions about what's going on in the world? What's going on regarding the political stuff? All right, you can comment. Don't get into the politics because it'll hurt my channel, but just say something about questions. Okay, been asked questions. Okay, that'll cover it. But I definitely want to hear about, you know, if that's the case or not. I'm seeing a Knight of Wands with an Empress having a victory over this Emperor over here. Now, this Emperor tried to do something to you guys, tried to come between you, or tried to get in one of your ears or both of your ears about one another, maybe played you against each other, did something nefarious here. I'm seeing victory, both of you. I feel like you might be mother and son. Both of you are going to have this victory over the Emperor, who, by the way, could be a father figure, a boss figure, somebody like that. All right, so and here we are with the Wheel and the Justice card and balance. Okay, so this is a beautiful thing right here, guys. They're saying basically to the Aquariuses that even though you are, you know, have been going through it, maybe feeling defensive about life and wishing things could be different, it's also, this is a time in your life where you need to come into your authenticity. You need to start sticking up for yourself and speaking your mind to others in a very polite way. All right, this is going to be your justice. It's going to bring in balance, because there's also all of this positivity that's on its way. It's already in motion, guys. You're already starting to see this. Pay attention. You're going to see it more clearly if you're in a state of gratefulness, because being in that state automatically brings the brain and the eye to positivity. That's where you're going to be leaning once you're in that state of gratefulness. You're going to have a sharp eye for seeing and finding the positive versus the negative. And the positive is already coming, all right? You should feel this beautiful protection. And by the way, yesterday I felt a shift. I went in a building and I had a massage done. I was very relaxed when I came out. And when I came out, I had this overwhelming feeling like something had changed, and just something in the ether. It was nice. It felt beautiful. It felt very calming. If you guys are going through any, you know, changes like that, where you're feeling like something's different in a good way, in a positive way, maybe there's a shift. Maybe you guys actually shifted into another dimension. So if any of you are feeling that, please comment below the video. You can put feeling the shift, or you could just put shift, shifting, something along that line. But they're saying the positive things are already here, guys. I keep saying we've already turned the corner. All right, the demise of the old guard is already over. It's already crumpled. It's done. Now we're to start looking toward our new world, our journey into this fifth dimension. I feel that we're in the fourth. There's many people on YouTube saying we're in the fifth already, but I don't believe that we are yet. I believe that, you know, we have to be thinking and treating each other a certain way to be in the fifth. And I'm not feeling that yet. I'm still feeling every angry person that's out there. And I understand that they will be left behind. Some of them are going to be left in that third dimension. And I'm probably still going to notice them because of the difference is so stark now between where I am and where the third dimensionals are, that I'm seeing them so clearly and vividly. So I think that might be why I'm thinking certain people, like, I'm seeing more anger than ever now. I think it's just because it's become more vivid to those of us who are vibrating higher. We've worked on ourselves. Our vibration is higher, so it's just so much more noticeable, right? But anyway, once this shift occurs with this wheel, which it has already, we should start to feel the positivity, maybe a calming effect, maybe things you normally feel triggered by don't trigger you anymore. That's a sure sign. All right. And in the center, they're saying there's going to be a lot of new things coming into play for you, a lot of variety that is going to bring in balance to your life and make you feel like you're having this big justice. Like it's gonna feel like a block party forever. It's just gonna be a joyous time that we've not experienced yet in our lives. I don't think in any being's lives here on this planet have experienced what we're about to experience yet. Okay, so I'm going to end on this note. I think it's a pretty cool place to end. And we're headed towards some really cool things, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it resonated for you and you have a beautiful rest of your day. And take care.